Did you know? Well folks, today marks the 100th Archae-Facts episode. Yes, 100 semi-useful facts. Just over 2 years ago I started this series, and now we're at 100 videos. Yes, that's 10 times 10. Now don't worry, I'm not patronising you. Rather, I'm going to, for this video, give you 10 historical facts linked with the number 100, leaving 10 seconds for each fact, for a total of 100 seconds. 1 minute and 40 seconds. Okay, so, here we go. Around 100 AD, the Chinese of the Han Dynasty invented the wheelbarrow, and boy has it been useful ever since. Around the same time, in the Roman Empire, baked clay bricks became the building material of choice, an efficient and quick way to build. Speaking of Romans, in the year 100 BC, Julius Caesar was born on July the 13th. He would become a general and a politician. Despite his name, a Roman centurion was rarely in charge of only 100 men. The number varied through time, but typically was 80. Around 100 BC, the paintings in the mural room of the Mayan pyramid at San Bartolo in Guatemala were completed. The so-called 100 Years' War between the British and the French from 1337 to 1453 actually lasted 116 years. Amongst the Anglo-Saxons, 100 was a unit of land with enough resources to sustain 100 households. The man in charge of this unit was a 100-man. Around 100,000 years ago, human beings were engaged in long-distance trade for substances such as ochre, seen here used as red body paint. 100 years ago, in 1914, Charlie Chaplin's first 3 films were released on the 2nd, 7th and 9th of February. And finally, there weren't only 300 Spartans who stayed to defend Thermopylae. Herodotus tells us there were 700 Thespians and 400 Thebans too. Phew, that was close. And yes, I know I was pushing it a little bit with the reference to 300 Spartans, but you got to give me that. Nonetheless, that's 100 seconds and 10 historical facts linked with the number 100, or units thereof. Anyway, all that remains is to say a hearty thank you to you all for watching 100 Archae-Facts videos. And here's to the next 100. Cheers.